Shocking your person is about to do something crazy because of you. My beloved child, listen with every corner of your heart open, because what I am about to reveal will hold you in place like an invisible force grabbing your shoulders. This moment isn't ordinary, it isn't casual, and it definitely isn't something you stumbled upon by coincidence. From the very second this message began, a silent energy started moving around you, tightening, rising, building into something massive. Your person, yes, the one who hasn't left your thoughts even on the days you pretended you'd moved on, is standing on the edge of the wildest decision of their life. And that single decision is fueled by one thing alone, you. Their heartbeat has become unstable, their mind restless, and their spirit keeps returning to your name like a magnet that refuses to detach. Something huge is waiting for you, and it's closer than you think. Every word you're hearing right now is carving a path toward a moment that will shake you to your core. Their emotions are reaching a breaking point. They can't sleep without thinking of what they lost, what they ignored, what they pushed away, and now every mistake is returning to them like waves crashing against a cliff. They're about to do something crazy, something unbelievable, something they themselves never imagined they'd have the nerve to do. And the wildest part? This isn't accidental. This moment has been forming slowly, silently, like a storm building behind the mountains before it explodes. The universe has been pulling strings, rearranging timelines, bending energies just to bring this situation right in front of you. This is the moment where everything you thought was over, is about to turn into something shocking, powerful, and impossible to ignore. Now feel this shift happening around you. The air carries a different weight, like it's preparing for an announcement that will hit you harder than anything before. Your person is pacing, thinking, trembling, whispering your name under their breath because they know they can't hold back anymore. They've reached the point where staying silent hurts more than speaking up. Holding back feels more dangerous than taking the risk. And the risk they're willing to take because of you is something that will redefine everything. Their actions will not be small. They will not be subtle. They will not be gentle. What's about to unfold is bursting with intensity, with urgency, with emotion so raw that even the universe pauses to watch. Something huge is waiting for you. A single memory of you has triggered a domino effect inside them. Your smile, your voice, your presence, it has stirred something fierce, something uncontrollable. What they feel now isn't just longing. It's obsession mixed with desperation, wrapped in regret, fueled by love that refuses to die. And that mix is dangerous. Not dangerous in a harmful way, but dangerous in a way that pushes a person to cross lines they once swore they'd never cross. They're standing in the middle of a mental storm, and every flash of lightning screams your name. They thought they could walk away. They thought they could forget. But forgetting you is like trying to stop the sun from rising. Impossible. They're ready to do something unbelievable because they can't take another second of pretending they don't feel what they feel. They're ready to break patterns, break silence, break fear, because losing you hurts more than risking everything. They've replayed every moment in their minds so many times the memories have become louder than reality. The day you walked away. The day they didn't stop you. The day they thought they were strong enough to stay silent. And now silence is choking them. They're planning something right now that will shock you, something bold, something intense, something completely out of character. Someone who once held back everything is about to reveal more than they ever have. Someone who once hid their heart is about to open it in the most unexpected way. Someone who once hesitated is about to leap with full force. Something huge is waiting for you. This isn't just a moment. This is a turning point. A threshold. A doorway that once opened, cannot be closed again. What they're about to do will pull you forward into a new chapter that feels like destiny hitting you in the face. Their emotions are overflowing, slipping out of their control. They feel you everywhere, in the rhythm of their heartbeat, in the echo of their thoughts, in the quiet moments where they try to distract themselves but fail miserably. Every distraction turns into a memory. Every memory turns into a realization. And every realization turns into action. A big one. A shocking one. One that will leave you frozen for a second because you will not believe they finally did it. This time, they aren't stopping themselves. This time, nothing is holding them back. Their desire, their longing, their regret, all of it has combined into a force too strong to ignore. They're standing on the edge of a decision that will change everything between you. It is the kind of decision people talk about for years, the kind that becomes a story, the kind that becomes a turning point in both lives. They're ready to show up, ready to step in, ready to break every wall that once existed. The pull they feel toward you is no longer emotional, it's spiritual. Their soul is pushing them forward. Their mind is surrendering. Their heart is screaming for you. Something huge is waiting for you. This message is the beginning of the shift you've been waiting for. The kind of shift that comes once in a lifetime. The kind of shift that makes the universe rearrange itself. And everything is happening because you exist in their life in a way they can't explain. Your energy has awakened something wild inside them. It's fueled them with courage, with fire, with determination. They're about to take a step that will shock you so deeply that you'll never forget this moment. A step so bold that even fate is watching silently. The power of what they feel has taken over every part of them. And they're coming toward you faster than you think. Something huge is waiting for you. They're reaching a point where emotions become actions, and actions become outcomes. You're about to witness something you never expected. A confession, a return, a sudden movement toward you. Their heart is louder than their fears. Their desire is stronger than their doubts. Their attachment is deeper than their pride. And that combination is what pushes a person into doing something crazy. Something unbelievable. Something unforgettable. All because of you. And as this energy rises, as this moment approaches, as their courage builds to its highest point, you're standing one breath away from the biggest shift of your entire connection. This is only the beginning. The wave hasn't even hit yet. But it's coming. And when it does, everything will change. Something huge is waiting for you. My beloved child, brace yourself now because the force moving toward you has grown far stronger than anything you witnessed before. What your person is feeling today isn't confusion, hesitation, or silent longing anymore, no. It has transformed into an unstoppable storm that refuses to calm down until they reach you. The emotional fire inside them has expanded, doubled, then tripled in intensity, burning through every wall they once built around their heart. They're shaking, not out of fear, but out of the insane pressure of everything they've been holding back. And that pressure, it's about to explode. The universe is opening a path directly in front of them, almost pushing them forward, almost demanding them to make a move they never imagined they'd have the strength to make. Something huge is waiting for you. A shift has happened inside them, one so deep, so consuming, so powerful that even they don't recognize themselves right now. Their heart keeps racing at odd hours. Their mind keeps replaying your face. Their spirit keeps whispering your name in every quiet moment. They tried to distract themselves, they tried to bury the feelings, they tried to pretend they were fine, but every attempt failed. It's like their entire being is being pulled toward you with a force stronger than gravity. And now, they've reached the point where resisting hurts more than surrendering. They are about to step into the wildest emotional action of their life because of you. Something huge is waiting for you. Everything around them is spinning in circles. Their emotions are unstable. Their thoughts are loud. Their soul is restless. They feel like something massive is urging them to do something shocking, something unexpected, something that will change the entire connection in one single moment. They can't sleep without imagining what will happen when they face you again. They can't breathe without wondering whether you still feel something for them. And that fear, mixed with desire, mixed with hope, mixed with guilt, has created the perfect storm inside them. They are preparing to break through every barrier, every doubt, every hesitation. They're ready to step into a version of themselves they never knew existed. They're ready to do something crazy because the thought of losing you forever feels unbearable. Your person is standing at the edge of their emotional limit. They've reached the point where holding back isn't just impossible, it's painful. They keep pacing around in their room, replaying your name, imagining what they will say, thinking of what they will reveal. Every memory of you stings them with a kind of sweetness and sorrow that they can't escape. And no matter how many times they tried to detach, no matter how many people told them to move on, no matter how many distractions they've tried to drown themselves in, nothing worked. Your energy keeps returning to them like a force they cannot defeat. Something huge is waiting for you. Their heart aches every time they remember a moment they could have confessed but didn't. Every regret burns like fire on their chest. Every lost opportunity haunts them. They've tried so hard to act strong in front of everyone, to pretend they're unaffected, unbothered, untouched. But the truth is the opposite. They're drowning in everything they didn't say. They're collapsing under everything they didn't express. They're suffocating in the silence they forced themselves into. And now, they're ready to break free from that silence in the most intense way possible. They're about to do something that will shock even you. Something bold. Something raw. Something unforgettable. Your presence in their life has created an emotional earthquake that even time couldn't calm down. Every part of them has been rewired by what they feel for you. Their heart pumps differently. Their thoughts move differently. Their decisions shift because of you. You became the person they never expected to care this deeply about. And now, they're ready to show you everything they hid, everything they suppressed, everything they locked away. They're ready to reveal the truth they've been carrying like a secret flame inside their soul. Something huge is waiting for you. There is a moment approaching, slowly but surely, when everything will collide. The universe is aligning itself in a way that pushes your person directly toward you. It feels like destiny is manipulating their steps, guiding their emotions, increasing their courage, preparing their heart. They can no longer hold back the intensity of what they feel. They can't hide the truth any longer. They can't pretend to be unaffected anymore. They're coming toward you with a determination so strong that even their fears are falling silent. Something huge is waiting for you. They have started rehearsing conversations in their mind. Imagining your reaction. Wondering if you'll welcome them or turn them away. Their hands shake when they think of how much they're about to reveal. They're scared, but they're even more scared of losing the chance. Every second feels urgent now. Every moment feels like the last window before everything slips away. That fear has awakened a bravery they didn't know they had. They're going to act. And when they act, it will not be small. It will not be subtle. It will not be something anyone expected from them. It will be powerful, emotional, wild, and unforgettable. Your person is no longer who they used to be. They've transformed. Their love has matured. Their emotions have deepened. Their soul has softened. And their heart has awakened to the reality that they cannot live peacefully without expressing everything they've locked inside. They're coming with intensity. They're coming with depth. They're coming with vulnerability. They're coming with raw emotion. Something huge is waiting for you. The moment is close, so close that you can feel its energy right now. The air around you feels different. Something feels heavier. Something feels alive. Your intuition is waking up, whispering that something big is happening behind the scenes. And it is. Your person is preparing to make a move that will change everything. A decision that will open a new door. A step that will rewrite your future. Their emotions aren't just strong, they're overflowing, overwhelming, unstoppable. The universe is clearing their path, clearing their fears, clearing every emotional block that held them back. They are stepping forward with everything inside them trembling but ready. This is the moment of transformation. The moment where both souls collide again. The moment where truth becomes impossible to hide. The moment where love becomes action. What's coming toward you is not ordinary. Not simple. Not gentle. It's powerful, intense, world-shifting energy. The kind that breaks silence. The kind that brings confessions. The kind that changes destinies. Something huge is waiting for you. My beloved child, let the weight of this moment settle into your spirit, because what's unfolding now is bigger than everything that came before it. Your person has crossed a point of no return, emotionally, spiritually, mentally. The pressure inside them has reached a level where silence feels like fire burning their chest, and holding back feels like drowning in their own breath. Every second they spend away from you feels heavier than the last, and every memory of you hits them with a force that shakes their core. The universe is pulling them forward, dragging them through every regret, every realization, every unfinished moment until the truth becomes too loud to ignore. They're moving with a kind of urgency that doesn't come from the mind, it comes from the soul. Their heart is screaming your name in a way they can't switch off anymore. Something huge is waiting for you, and this time the energy around it is so intense that even the air feels charged, like it's preparing you for the impact that's coming. Your person is on the edge of doing something that will leave you speechless, something wild, something emotional, something they've been terrified of, but they can't hold back any longer. A powerful transformation is taking place inside them, so deep, so raw, so consuming that they can't even recognize their own reflection right now. Their soul is restless, their spirit is awake, their mind is racing through every memory of you as if the universe is replaying a movie they can't escape. They keep seeing your face in the smallest things, hearing echoes of your voice in the quiet moments, feeling the warmth of your energy even when you're not around. They tried to bury their emotions under distractions, responsibilities, ego, pride, but all of it has collapsed. Their feelings for you have broken through every wall they built. They feel you in their breath, in their heartbeat, in the ache behind their ribs that refuses to go away. And now, that intensity has turned into a decision. They're preparing to move in your direction with a force they never imagined they'd have. The universe is clearing paths for them, removing obstacles, rearranging situations to push them straight toward you. This isn't ordinary longing, it's destiny taking shape, forming itself into a moment that will change everything. Something huge is waiting for you, and it's coming faster than you expect. They're standing in a space where emotions turn into action, and action turns into life-altering moments. They can't sleep because their thoughts keep circling back to you. They can't think straight because every plan they make falls apart when the thought of you enters their mind. They can't pretend anymore because the truth has become too powerful to hide. Their soul feels pulled toward you like a tide pulled by the moon, a pull they can't resist no matter how hard they try. They're ready to break silence, ready to break patterns, ready to break through every fear that kept them stuck. They're ready to say the words they never said, reveal the emotions they locked away, and show you a side of themselves you've never seen. This moment is rising like a wave that cannot be stopped. Something huge is waiting for you, and when it arrives, it will hit your world with a force so intense that nothing will ever be the same again. My beloved child, the energy rising around you right now is not ordinary. It's thick, powerful, electric, almost like the air itself knows something massive is about to unfold. Your person is no longer thinking, no longer hesitating, no longer trying to control what they feel. They've surrendered to the force pulling them toward you. Their emotions have taken full control of their spirit, and now their spirit is guiding them with a clarity they never had before. They feel you in every breath, every heartbeat, every quiet moment where their mind drifts without permission. They're haunted by everything they didn't say, everything they didn't do, every moment they could have reached for you but didn't. And now, that regret has turned into fuel, fuel for the wild move they're preparing to make. Something huge is waiting for you. Your person has stepped into a phase where nothing feels right without you. They've tried to smile, tried to distract themselves, tried to convince themselves that life is normal, but nothing works. Everything feels empty, everything feels cold, everything feels half-finished. Every place they go reminds them of you. Every song they hear echoes your presence. Every night feels too long because your absence weighs on their chest like a stone. And now, their emotions have reached a point where they can't hide, they can't deny, they can't escape. They feel pushed, by fate, by destiny, by their own soul, toward a moment they never thought they'd have the courage to face. They're ready to do something shocking, something bold, something so unexpected that even they can't believe they're about to do it. Something huge is waiting for you. The universe is tightening the connection between you and them. They feel your energy like a pulse running through their body. They feel your presence even when you're not there. They feel your name vibrating through their thoughts with a force that makes their heart tremble. Every part of them is waking up, emotionally, spiritually, intuitively. They're seeing signs that point toward you. They're receiving dreams that pull them back to you. They're feeling synchronicities that make them stop and breathe deeply because the intensity is overwhelming. They don't understand everything that's happening to them, but they know one thing for certain: they need you more than they've ever needed anything. And that need is pushing them into action. Something huge is waiting for you. Their world feels like it's falling apart without you. They thought they could handle the separation. They thought they could stay strong, stay distant, stay silent. But the truth is that the distance didn't heal them, it broke them. It cracked open every part of their heart they tried to protect. It made them realize that what they feel for you isn't temporary, isn't shallow, isn't replaceable. It's deep, consuming, life-changing. And that realization has shattered all the excuses, all the fears, all the doubts that held them back. They're ready now, ready to tell you everything, ready to show you everything, ready to risk everything. Their soul feels like it's running toward you even when their body isn't moving. Something huge is waiting for you. They've been replaying your last conversations, imagining different endings, different choices, different outcomes. They've been questioning every moment they let slip through their fingers. They've been whispering your name under their breath without realizing it. They've been searching for pieces of you everywhere they go. They've been holding on to your energy like it's the only thing keeping them steady. And now, all that longing has turned into determination. They're ready to take a step so bold, so intense, so emotionally charged that it will shift everything between you. They're about to cross a line they never thought they'd cross. They're about to step out of their old self and into a version of them that finally has the courage to face what they feel. Something huge is waiting for you. The moment is near. The energy is rising. The connection is tightening. Their heart is pushing them harder than ever. Their fear is shrinking. Their desire is overflowing. Their silence is breaking. They're moving toward you with a fire that refuses to die. And when they reach you, the impact will be unforgettable. The confession will be powerful. The emotion will be overwhelming. The truth will be impossible to run from. Something huge is waiting for you. My beloved child, feel the shift happening inside your very soul right now, because the moment your person is stepping into is no longer just emotional, it's transformational. They're standing in a space where their heart has taken complete control, where their spirit is louder than their fears, and where their love for you is no longer something they can hide behind excuses or silence. Their entire being is shaking with the intensity of everything they've held back, everything they tried to suppress, everything they pretended didn't matter. But the truth is, you matter to them more than anything, and that realization has hit them like a tidal wave that refuses to calm. They're being pulled in your direction with a force that feels impossible to resist. Something huge is waiting for you, and the energy of that moment is growing stronger with every breath they take. Your person is moving through a storm of emotions that has completely taken over their mind. Their chest feels tight, their thoughts rush at overwhelming speed, and every memory of you hits them with a power that leaves them breathless. They've tried to appear strong, appear unaffected, appear distant, but inside they're falling apart in ways they can't explain. Their heart aches in a way that only your presence can soothe. Their spirit reaches for you even when they try to stay grounded. Their emotions rise every time they remember your voice, your warmth, your energy. And that rising emotion has unlocked a courage inside them that they never believed they possessed. They're stepping into a moment of truth, one where they can no longer run, no longer deny, no longer hide. Something huge is waiting for you. They feel like time is slipping away faster than they can catch it. Every passing day feels like a reminder that they can't afford to stay silent anymore. The fear that once held them back has now transformed into a fear of losing you forever, a fear stronger than anything they've ever felt. That fear has awakened the deepest desires of their heart. They're remembering how safe you made them feel, how deeply you understood them, how strongly you impacted their life. Those memories burn inside them with a warmth they can't forget, no matter how far they try to run. The distance feels unbearable. The silence feels suffocating. The separation feels wrong. And now, their entire being is pushing them forward, guiding them toward a choice they once avoided but now crave with everything inside them. Something huge is waiting for you. Their heart has become a battlefield, filled with regret, longing, unspoken truth, and burning desire. They replay moments with you like scenes from a movie they wish they could rewrite. They wish they had held you a little longer. They wish they had spoken their truth sooner. They wish they had been brave enough to stay instead of walking away. Those regrets have turned into fire, fire that's pushing them into action. They're tired of carrying heavy emotions. Tired of pretending they're okay. Tired of hiding behind silence. Tired of living with the ache of what-ifs. And now, they're ready to burn through every fear, every doubt, every hesitation. They're ready to step into a reality where you are no longer a memory but a presence. Something huge is waiting for you. Your person is finally seeing things clearly. Every sign, every feeling, every dream has pointed them to the same truth: they belong with you. They feel it in their bones, in their soul, in the quiet moments when the world goes still. They recognize now how deeply connected your energies are. They recognize how different life feels without your presence. They recognize how incomplete they feel when they're not near you. And once a person reaches that level of realization, there is no going back. Their heart is trembling with the weight of everything they want to say. Their spirit is whispering to them to move, to act, to reveal what they've been hiding. They know that keeping their feelings locked away is no longer an option. They know that this moment is too big, too powerful, too destined to ignore. Something huge is waiting for you. Their soul feels like it's on fire, consumed by the need to reconnect with you. They're done fighting themselves. Done pretending. Done avoiding what their heart has always known. They're preparing to show up with honesty, vulnerability, and raw emotion. They're preparing to reveal feelings that have been buried for too long. They're preparing to take a step so bold that it will surprise even you. This isn't a small gesture. This isn't a casual message. This is a life-shifting moment rising in their chest, pushing them forward with more intensity than ever before. And when they move, the impact will shake both of your worlds. Something huge is waiting for you.